Hi, this is Eva Cartman, host of the Dream Big podcast show, the place to go, to learn, laugh, and grow. For years, I have been talking about the importance of self-belief, that the key to accomplishing your big dreams is believing that you can do it. And today, I've discovered the perfect analogy that explains why your self-belief is so important. You can listen to every episode of the Dream Big podcast, learn every tip and trick about how to achieve your big dreams. But if you don't fix this one thing, then you're not going to take action to turn your big dreams into reality. You want to know what that one thing is? You're about to find out. This is episode 241 of the Dream Big podcast. You know what time it is. It's time to dream big.
My name is Eva Cartman. I'm part of a squad of super kids that are here to change the world. We don't believe you need to be adults to have big goals and start working towards your dreams. We believe age is just a number, and you're never too young to make a difference. We may be young, but we are not naive. We understand that achieving our big dreams will not be easy. It will take incredible dedication, hard work, and yes, massive action. There will be ups and downs, but we embrace the challenges and relish pushing outside of our comfort zone because this is how we grow. They may not teach us these concepts in our school textbooks, but we are smart enough to know that the tools and tactics to achieve our big dreams are out there, and we are willing to do the work to seek out these skills and master them because we know that our future depends on it. We are the big dreamers, and it's time to dream big.
Before we dive into this week's episode, here's silly Sofia to make us all laugh.
What animal needs to wear a wig? A bald eagle. Ha 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 ha.
Any.
What kind of shoes do private investigators wear? Sneakers.
Thank you, Sophia. As you know, the Dream Big podcast is a mix of interviews and solo episodes. Most of my solo episodes, like this one, are inspired by the work of people I consider mentors. Now, I don't know all of these mentors personally, although I've been lucky to interview many of them now. But you don't need to be personally trained by a mentor. There are plenty of amazing mentors who produce content on podcasts, YouTube, and other channels. I'm only 11 years old, and I would never pretend like I know the secrets to life. I'm on a journey too, but I turn to mentors who have already accomplished many of their big dreams to get advice that can get me to my big dreams faster. I'm thinking about calling these episodes where I refer to lessons that I've learned from mentors as mentor magic. Why would I call it that? Because when you listen to mentors and if you take their advice, then you're able to avoid many of the mistakes that they made and get to your big dreams way faster than you would have if you tried to do it yourself. So it's sort of like magic, right? In this episode of Mentor Magic, I want to share an analogy that I learned from Ed Milet, one of the top business leaders, peak performance experts, and keynote speakers in the world today. There's a good reason why millions of people are interested in what Ed has to say. He has walked the walk and achieved great success in all aspects of his life, from health, business, and relationships. In one of his YouTube videos, which I'll link to in the show notes, Ed talks about why your identity is the most important factor in your life. When Ed refers to identity, he's talking about the thoughts, ideas, concepts, and beliefs that you hold to be true about yourself. And you're always going to be consistent with your identity, with what you believe you're worth and what you believe you deserve. And here's the part I love about Ed's video. He shares an analogy that your identity is like the thermostat on the wall of your life. It sets the temperature for the condition of your life. So think about a thermostat. In my home, we like to keep the house at 75 degrees. When it is a hot day outside during the summer, as the sun comes out and it gets scorching hot outside, the thermostat in the house turns on the air conditioning to cool the house to keep it at 75 degrees. And in the winter, when it's raining and cold outside, the thermostat turns on the heat to keep the house at 75 degrees. Your identity is the same way. As Ed puts it, if your results exceed your internal thermostat, you will find a way to cool back down. Let's say, for instance, you don't believe in yourself. You think you're a bad student or not very smart. If you get a good grade on a test, rather than give yourself credit and pat yourself on the back, you may think, I just got lucky, or the teacher made this test too easy. And because you don't believe in yourself, on the next test, you're not going to study any harder and probably will not get a good grade, which is consistent with your identity. On the other hand, if your identity is that you're an A student and super smart, if you get a bad grade on a test, how will you react? You would say, wow, what went wrong here? I know I'm an A student and super smart. How do I make sure I figure out what I didn't understand so next time I will perform up to my ability? You see, your identity is everything. You have beliefs about who you are in many areas of your life, from academics to athletics to relationships. Do you think you're a great friend, a great daughter or son? Of course, how you think of yourself is going to predict the action you take in each of these categories. So while you can listen to the Dream Big podcast and get great strategies from mentors like Ed, what you really have to work on most is your identity, because it will ultimately decide what you do and accomplish in your life. So how do you adjust the thermostat of your life? Adjust your identity. Ed suggests that you surround yourself with higher temperature people. If you want to be better at singing, for instance, surround yourself with other people who are currently better singers than you. That could be a coach. It could be a choir. By spending time with those people and learning from them, your thermostat would be adjusted too. Another strategy he shared is to take massive action. If you want to raise your identity as a better basketball player, go outside for 30 days and shoot the ball at least 100 times per day. That massive action will get you results, which can also increase the thermostat of what you believe you are capable of. So again, the magic that our mentor, Ed Milet, is sharing here is this thermostat of your life. You will always take actions consistent with what you believe about your identity and your potential. If you are aware of that, you can constantly try to work on your belief system and work on your identity to adjust your internal thermostat so that you will take more action and get more results in your life. Thank you, Ed Milet, for this amazing analogy that inspired me and now is inspiring all the big dreamers listening. Are you getting value from the Dream Big podcast? Please let us know by sharing a review on iTunes at dreambigpodcast.com/iTunes or by leaving me a video message at sharewhathappened.com/dreambig. I am responding to all video messages with a personalized video from me. So go to sharewhathappened.com/dreambig with your parents to learn more. That's all for today. This is Eva Cartman reminding you that you have unlimited potential. Your dreams are not optional. You need to make them essential. So take massive action to turn those big dreams into reality. Live with passion, the way life was meant to be. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.